Hello everybody, Shadow here, and welcome back to Old School Runescape. Today, we are here on Karamja, south of the village we helped in Jungle Potion, and we're working on something. You're probably wondering why I didn't mention what we did last time like I normally do. That's because I've forgotten. I have completely forgotten what we had done just the past episode, because that was like a week ago. Anyway, as you can see, there appears to be some sort of village here, and I want to get into this village. I want to get into this village a lot. Hello! Masol seems to be looking around very cautiously. He jumps a little when you approach and talk to him. Run! Run for your life! Save yourself! I'll keep them back as long as I can. Okay. Why do I need to run? Your very life is in danger. Rashilia? Sure, has returned, and we are all doomed. Rashilia? Who is she? Rashilia is the queen of the dead. She has returned and has brought a plague of undead with her. They now occupy our village, and we have them trapped. I warn people like yourself to stay away. What can we do? We're doing all we can to keep the undead at bay. The village is covered in a deadly green mist. If you go into the village, a terrible sickness will befall you. And the undead are even stronger beyond the gates. My guess is that it has something to do with the legend of Rashilia. But you would need to talk to the shaman in Taibowana village. I never know if I'm saying that right. Full disclosure. To get more details about that. I really have to go now and fight these undead. Alright. I'll go see the shaman. Well, that would be helpful, Buana. If you're sure you want to go, you can take a wampum belt to him for me. It will give the shaman, Trifidis, the story of our problems down here. Are you sure you want to go? Yes, I'm sure. And I'll take the wampum belt to Trifidis. I would be very grateful if you did. Here, take this. All right. Please, can you give it to Trifidis? He may be able to give you extra details on the legends surrounding Rashilia. Good luck. All right. Cool. Well, I'm going to cut to when I get to him, because that's a bit of a run. So, yeah. Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot to grab my Explorer ring. Whoopsie. Also, there doesn't appear to be many zombies in the village. That was a technical limitation at the time, I'm sure. Trifidis! Hey! I need to talk to you. My greatest respects, Bonna. I've communed with my gods, and the future looks good for my people. We're happy now that the gods are not angry with us. With some blessings, we will be safe here. You should deliver the good news to Bonna, Tim Fruka, chief of Taibowana. He lives in a raised hut not far from here. I need to give it to him, don't I? Ah, fair enough. You show Trifidis the wampum belt. He studies it for a long time. Hello, Buana. This message from Masol Ray bears bad news. Yes, things do look very bad indeed. Masol Ray said something about a legend. Ah, yes. There is a legend, but it is lost in the midst of antiquity. The last place to hold any details regarding this mystery was in the temple of Azarun, and that has long since vanished. It crumbled into dust. Okay. Do you know anything more about the temple? Not much. I would say this is about it. I would say that is about it. Sorry. I'm a little distracted. I'm tired. Even the great priest, Zadimus, who built the temple, did not survive. Some say that Rashilia caused the temple to collapse. I see. She was angry at Zadimus for not returning her affections. She was a great sorceress even before they met. Oh, tell me more. I don't know anymore. You're very demanding, aren't you? I am going to search for Azarun. What? You must be crazy. That place has passed into myth and legend. It has been buried under rubble for years. It's most likely buried 20 men deep, and that's if you can actually find it. Are you sure you're going to go and look for it? I may be able to do some research into this if you agree. Only I don't want to waste my time if you're not serious about this. Yes, I will seriously look for Azarun, and I'd appreciate your help. Come on, trust me, I'm the one who's... I helped you make that potion, remember? Okay then, Buana. Good luck with your quest, and remember to stock up well with adventuring supplies before setting off. You never know how useful some fairly ordinary things might be when you're adventuring. Right? I'll hold on to this wampum belt for you for the time being. I'll give it back to you when we have completed this quest. Alright, alright. We have now started Shilo Village. Actually, I don't know. Is that... Yes, it only now started here. Interesting. Okay. Fair enough. Well... Where are we going first? I need to figure this out. Okay, we're going this way, apparently. Good luck, only tuna fans. Good luck. Alright. I think we go this way, if I'm remembering correctly. Okay. I've been meaning to do this quest for a while, to be honest. Because of some of the stuff that we get access to. Because I want stuff. And doing this quest will give us stuff. Shocker. Ow! What a jerk! That was rude. That's a mound of earth. Whoa. Maybe we should investigate. Come on. Come on. Come on. Whoa. Let's look down. Let's climb down the fissure. Okay. Are you sure? You won't get that item back. Yes. I'm aware. You drop the torch into the fissure and see that there is quite a large drop after you get through the hole. There is a good anchor point nearby onto which you could tie a rope. The torch burns out. Some rope might help here. The hole has... The hole has... Alright. There we go. You have already excavated this area. Your spade clangs against the granite. Cool. You see where to attach the rope very clearly. You should secure the rope well. Yes, can I search? Would you like to climb down? Okay, that's weird. Yes, I'll give it a go. Hey, look it! We're in a hole. What do you know? Okay, hold on. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Okay. Let's explore. Ow. Don't be mean, skeletons. Don't be mean. Let's see. Which stone am I? Hold on. What? Oh, that's stone. That's stone. Sorry. Whoopsie. You cleanly cut the plaque of letters away from the rock. You place it carefully in your inventory. Ah, now, evil Bob! This table might be useful with some adjustments. I see. Okay, okay. You see that there's an air gap through the darkness. You can try to wiggle through and see where it takes you. Dang it. Skeleton, come over here. Alright? I much prefer the undead ones, okay? They're much nicer than you. Wriggle through. Hey, look at that. We're in a new place. In a new time. Ow! That hurt. Oh, great. You see that there is something hidden behind some rocks. Do you want to take a look? It looks a bit dangerous. Yes, I'll carefully move the rocks. You carefully manage to move enough rocks to see a bookshelf. You gingerly remove a delicate scroll from the shelf and place it in your inventory. Cool. Ow! What a jerk! No, you're not. You're not supposed to do that. No. No bad. No, you're... You're really gonna make me kill you, aren't you? Fine. I have a fancy dragon scimitar. You don't get to be a pain in the butt. Maybe I don't need to... Hold on. Okay, I found a tattered scroll. Cool. That'll work. Whatever. I don't care. Oh, stop it. Now. Don't bother me. Oh, if I click that, I'm gonna have to run. I'm gonna run around and get attacked again. Aren't I? Oh no! You take a look at the gallows. It's pretty eerie looking. As Grizzly's hand meets your eyes, a human corpse hangs from the noose. His hands have been tied behind his back. That's not true. There's no person there. I need to search. Sorry, I need to search the gallows. You find a human corpse hanging in the noose. It looks as if the corpse can be removed easily. Would you like to remove the corpse from the noose? Yes, I may find something else on the corpse. You gently support the frame of the skeleton and lift the skull through the noose. You find an old sack and place the skeleton in it. Maybe Trufidus can give you some tips on what to do with it. You sense that there is a spirit that needs to be put to rest. Wow. Cool. I'm just gonna run out because I don't have a quick teleport because I did not plan ahead. So I will see you back at Trufidus. Okay, we are here. I have just realized we were so focused on just getting all of the stuff from there that I didn't ever read either of these scrolls. So let's go ahead and do that quick. Okay, this looks like a scroll about Rashilia. Would you like to read it? Yes, please. Rashilia's rage went unchecked. She killed without mercy for revenge for her son's life. Like a specter through the night, she entered houses and one by one quietly strangled life from the occupants. It is said that only a handful survived, protected by necklace wards to keep the Witch Queen at bay. Interesting. Tattered scroll. This looks to be part of a scroll about someone called Bervirius. Would you like to read it? Yes, please. Bervirius, son of King Danthalus, was killed in battle. His devout mother, Rashilia, was so heartbroken that she swore fealty to Zamrock if he would return her son to her. Bervirius returned as an undead creature and terrorized the king and queen. Many guards died fighting the undead Bervirius. Eventually, the undead Bervirius was set on fire, and soon only the bones remained. His remains were taken far to the south, and then towards the setting sun, to a tomb that is surrounded by and level with the sea. The only remedy for containing the spirits of witches and undead. Interesting. Okay. I see. Well, I think before we talk to Trufidus, let's go ahead and bury a body. You hear an unearthly moaning sound as you see an apparition materialize right in front of you. You have released me from my torture, and now I shall aid you. You seek to dispel the one who tortured and killed me. Remember this: I am the key, but only kin may approach her. The apparition disappears into the ground where you buried the corpse. You see the ground in front of you shake as a shard of bone forces its way to the surface. You take the bone shard and place it in your inventory. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Cool. That's neat. You show Trufidus the bone shard. Could you have a look at this, please? Trufidus looks at the object for a moment. It looks to be a simple shard of bone. Why do you think it is significant? It appeared when I buried Zadimus's corpse. Ah, interesting. So you think that Zadimus gave you the bone. What makes you say that? He said something after he gave it to me. What did he say? The spirit said something about keys and kin. Maybe it's a clue of some kind. Rashilia's only kin was a son, Bervirius. His remains were entombed on a small island which lies to the southwest. I will do some research into this to see if I can find any other details. But I think we must take Zadimus's clue literally and get some item that belonged to Bervirius, as it may be the only way to approach Rashilia. Perhaps something like this exists in his tomb. Alright, I'll go check it out. It is a bit of a walk though, so I will see you there. Okay, we're basically here. It wasn't as long of a cut as some of the other ones, but whatever. We're technically not here, but I figured there is a high possibility that I will absolutely fail getting to this little island. So, I figured it might be funny. Alright, I survived. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Investigate some well-stacked rocks. Whoa, these rocks look like they've been stacked uniformly. You investigate the rocks and find a dark, narrow crawlway. Do you want to crawl into this dank, dark, narrow, possibly dangerous hole? Yes, please, I can think of nothing nicer. You contort your body and prepare to squirm worm-like into the hole. Sorry, you struggle through the narrow crevice into the rocks. Hey, I'm here. What do you know? Okay. Alright. The dolmen is intricately decorated with the symbol of 2 crossed palm trees. It might be the family crest. You can see that there are some items on the dolmen. Alright. The dolmen is intricately decorated with, yeah, we saw that. You find a rusty sword with an ivory pommel. You take the ivory pommel and place it in your inventory. You find a crystal sphere. You take the crystal and place it carefully into your inventory. You find some writing on the dolmen. You grab some nearby scraps of delicate paper together and copy the text as best you can and collect them together as a scroll. I see. I want to read. Yes, I would like to read them. Yes. Tattered yellow papyrus. And rest like your mother, who was silent in the peace of her tomb far to the north of Zaroon, near the sea and under the hills deep in the underground, to watch all of nature from the darkness for her final resting place. Okay, so Rashilia is buried north of Azaroon. Interesting. Okay. Decayed white papyrus. Rashilia did so love objects of beauty. Her tomb was adorned with crystals that glowed brightly when near to each other. Okay. And crusty orange papyrus. The sphere is activated when power of a spiritual nature is expended upon it. This can be very draining on the body. Interesting. You prepare the ivory pommel and the chisel to start crafting. You successfully craft some of the ivory into beads. They may look good as part of a necklace. Whoa! You successfully craft the beads and bronze wire into a necklace, which you name Beads of the Dead. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, let's climb up here. Once again, I didn't really plan this out very well. So, kind of did not prepare a useful teleport, such as my Ardogni cloak. So yeah. I will see you over by the tomb for Rashilia, because I think that's where we're going now. Well, what's this? 2 crossed palm trees. Interesting. There's a doorway. Examining the door, you see it has a very strange lock. You're shocked to find that it seems to be made out of bone. Oh! Well, we have a bone shard, which we magically turn into a key. Alright! The door is closed behind you with the sound of crunching bone. Before you stretches a winding tunnel blocked by an ancient gate. Hey, look at that. We made it through. Nice. To get through the ancient gate, we need to be wearing the Beads of the Dead that we had made. Alright. Where are we going? Where are we going? This way, apparently. Ow! Stop it! Stop it, you punks! Please, you're gonna make this difficult for me! Of course you are! Yes, you're stuck. Good, good. Search tomb doors. The door is ornately carved with depictions of skeletal warriors. You notice that some of the skeletal warrior depictions are not complete. Instead, there are recesses where some of the bones should be. There were 3 recesses. That was not a skull, but okay. Click, clack, click. One more. Hey, look at that. The door seems to change light. 2 depictions of skeletal warriors turn their head towards you. They are alive. The skeletons wrench themselves free of the door. Stepping out of the door with gritting teeth, they push the huge doors open. Oh. Alright. There's a... I'm sorry, there's an exact replica over here. Alright. You touch the dolmen, and the ground starts to shake. You hear an unearthly voice booming, and you step away from the dolmen in anticipation. Blah, 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 blah. Who does this? Hi. Don't worry about it. Hold on. Don't worry about it. No, why did you move? Why did we move? Chill. Did they... I was told that this was a safe spot. Alright, I'll just frickin' protect from melee then. Unless I've gotten the sweet spot. Alright, I just didn't do it right. Cool. I'm a dunderhead. That is a juicy hit. I love juicy hits. You defeat Nazastrul, and the corpse falls to the ground. The bones start to move again, and soon they reform into a grizzly giant skeleton. Oh, that's not fair! No, you're not. No, you're not supposed to do that. Yeah, you better look. You can't find me here. You punk. Don't splash. Alright. Ace is quite lovely. And if we do run out of the chaos runes, we will have a backup because we got our dragon scimitar and a couple prayer potions. Once more! Dead! You defeat Nazastrul and the skeleton falls to the ground. An ethereal form starts taking shape above the bones, and you soon face the vengeful ghost of Nazastrul. No, stop it. You're not supposed to do that. Alright. Who's up for round 3? You really gotta learn your lesson, man. This is kind of ridiculous. Oh, wow. You're going down real quick. Boom. You hear a disembodied voice fading away into the distance. May you perish in the fires of Zamarok's furnace. Rashilia's curse is upon you. You see something appear on the dolmen. Alright. I've got Rashilia's corpse. You take the mummified remains of a female human. You feel certain that these are Rashilia's remains. You carefully place the remains in your inventory. Alright. Well, in that case, don't you stop it. Stop it. It's not cool. I like it. We can see underwater. That's an underwater location. That's weird. Okay. I will see you back at, Oh. Oh. I just need to use the key again. That's great. Okay, now I will see you back at the location. Ow! What was that for? Okay, well, here we are, back in the child's tomb. Because it feels appropriate to bury the master with the child. You carefully place Rashilia's remains on the dolmen. You feel a strange vibration in the air. You have my gratitude for releasing my spirit. I have suffered a vengeful and evil existence. I was tricked by Zamarok. He returned my son to me as an undead creature. My hatred and bitterness corrupted me. I tried to destroy all life. Now I am released, and am grateful to contemplate eternal rest. Alright, we have achieved completion of Shilo Village. We got 2 quest points, access to Shilo Village, and 3,875 crafting XP. Which, as I figured, is not enough to get me a level up because we're at level 50 already, and we happen to be in a... we happen to have gotten a level recently enough that that sort of XP does not make a dent. I hate you. Alright, that's cool. I was pretty sure that I was not going to die from that, so that's why I risked it. Because we're going over to Shilo Village right now, and we will stop at the bank and eat a lobster or two. I also have Rapid Heal on, so that will also help a little bit, but... We're gonna end the episode in just a moment. Even though I'm gonna cut out a decent amount of this stuff. Yeah, even though we're gonna cut out a decent amount, I still want to kind of go over why I wanted to do this. So first of all, there is lure and bait fishing here along the river. There's a bank right here, so it's a fishing spot that's fairly close to a bank. There's a furnace fairly close to a bank. Up this ladder, there is a Slayer Master, so that's pretty cool. I can't use that Slayer Master yet because it has too many requirements for me. There's this cart system that will take us back to Brimhaven. There's a general store. There is another quest there who we'll have to talk to later. There are these rocks, which if we prospect them, we will learn that the rock contains gems. So those are gem rocks. So mining them gives us all sorts of gems. And that's cool. And I don't know if you've seen it in my bank, but I have like at least like 500 bars of gold in my bank right now. And I'm not doing anything with those. So I should probably use... I'm going to probably spend some time mining gems here so I can make various jewelry, which I can make various enchanted jewelry out of. First of all, we're going to quickly talk to Yanni Salaki because... hold on. I know... How do I... I probably have to give it to him, don't I? Hey! That's a great bone key. Here's 100 coins for it. Alright. How about this? That's a great stone plaque. Here's 100 coins for it. Alright. What about a scroll? That's a great tattered scroll. I see the point. Oh, 1,000. Nice. All right, all right. $500 coins. Ooh, fancy. All right. Yeah, that's about it. It's mostly those gem rocks that I wanted access to. Maybe the fishing along the river too, because I don't really need to train fishing a lot right now, because it is fairly high already. But if I want to, this is probably a pretty good option. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. And next time, we will be doing something else. I'm not really sure yet. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.